In this video, I'll be sharing with you common mistakes traders make when trading the trendline strategy. One of the greatest mistakes traders made when it comes to trading of the trendline strategy is considering the trend line as a line instead of it as a zone. What that simply means is, if you pick up your tools, now this is our trend line tool. This tool is not meant to be considered as a single line. This tool should be treated as a zone. You have to treat this tool as a zone. Remember, to connect your trend line, you need two structural points. You will need point A in an uptrend, and then you need point B. So you need these 2 points to connect your trend line this way. However, look at what happened here. After we had this trend line connected effectively, price break out of this trend line to the downside. So when this price break out, in your mind, you will think that this trend line has been violated or compromised, and you will assume that trend has changed, and then afterward price pull and create a new higher high. So there is an escape to this particular situation, and that is the use of this additional tool. So all you need to do, you click on your indicator tools, then you click on the plus to add a new tool. So I'll click on that, and then you scroll down, to your Fibonacci. Okay, then when you come to your Fibonacci, you pick up your Fibonacci channel. So what am I going to do? I will click on my Fibonacci channel and I'll come to my chart. So I will connect my Fibonacci channel this way. Do you see that? I will connect it this way. So how am I going to connect it? The first line of my Fibonacci channel, don't worry, I'm bringing it back. So this is my Fibonacci channel. This first line you are seeing here, this one is the one I'm going to connect to my zone, to the point A and point B. So this is point A, this is point B. Alright, so having established that point, I'm going to connect my Fibonacci to it immediately. So this is point A, and then point B, this is point B. So having done that, I will now connect my Fibonacci tool. So look at how I'm going to connect it. I will connect this particular tool. Now, I have successfully connected my Fibonacci tool. So you can see that instead of using the normal ordinary trend line, this is still serving the function, because the normal ordinary trend line will be this single line you are seeing here, but this is giving me a double function. So what and how do I go about it? So price will test point A, and then here is point B, and look at what happened. Point C is always our entry. So this is point C, which is the normal trend line pattern that you know. So point C become our entry. So you buy in point C, you take your profit here. Now you are waiting to have another entry at what? At point D. As often as price gets rejected from the trend line, you keep making your entry, and obviously price break out in this zone to the downside. So when price break out, remember, you are not trading this trend line as a single tiny line, but as a zone. So what that simply means is that if for instance price stop at this 100 line, If price should stop at this 61.8 line of this Fibonacci, which is this line you are seeing here, you will still make your buy entry because that is a zone. If you look at it carefully, you see that price will move to 100, it will return, move to 100 again, it will return. So what will happen? You will still make your entry. But when price break out of it, provided price did not close below the second line, which is this line you are seeing, you will still maintain that you are in an uptrend because you are treating it as a zone. And that is exactly what happened. Look at it. Price pull back, we test this line, give us a confirmation. So you can see that there is confirmation in that zone, and you can see this pin bar. After you get that confirmation, you buy. This is your entry, and then your stop loss is here. And you can see how this plays out beautifully well. So it is simple, it is effective, and it is working. Alright, so this is how you can trade your Fibonacci retracement as a zone in a downtrend. Let's look at this. These are downtrend. This is point A, this is point B. So let's connect it and see what we'll have. So you can see exactly what happened in this scenario. What happened? This is point A, right? And this is what? This is point B. Can you see what happened? After this trend line, price breakout, look at where price went to. Price returned this point and it continued to the downside without any mistake. So this is not a coincidence at all. And then you can see how price continued all the way. I believe you have learned something new. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. Thank you and see you in the subsequent video.